Hello, beautiful souls. Hey, hey. Today is Friday, April 19th, 2024. Happy Friday. This is Friday Free Flow with Kahim, and I am Kahim. I'm here to energetically move this energy into this portal, which I opened yesterday. So, welcome. Thank you for coming. This is episode 4 of Friday Free Flow. And I am excited because I am in the process of my great reset. And let me just let you in on that, what is going on with that. Last Monday, was the solar eclipse. It was also a new moon in Libra. And so that energy was heavy. I felt it. But I had a workshop, a women's new moon intention setting workshop on that Monday, which we have every month. So check the website if you'd like to participate. And during that workshop, we set intentions. And one of my intentions was to reset. Actually, we reset all of our chakras during an art activities on that particular workshop. So I actually reset each one of my chakras. And while I was resetting my chakras, I noticed a couple of things. One, that my heart chakra is just always so big and vibrant. Every time I get to my heart chakra, when I do a reset or when I try to focus on clearing energy from my chakras, I hardly ever have to do too much here. I mean, I'll do it just to make sure, but it's not like where I have to work on it so much. So I noticed that my heart chakra is just remains open for the most part. But one that remains closed that I always have to do a lot of work on is my solar plexus. And for those who don't know, your solar plexus is associated with self, your self-perception, your self-worth, your self-value, self-esteem, self-confidence. And so every time I get there, it's cloudy and dreary and a like a burnt yellow color. And so I decided, listen, I'm about to reset everything on this. I'm going to use the energy of this solar eclipse and this new moon and go forward and just start resetting everything in my life. I'm going to have a different attitude towards life because I'm on this journey. I'm calling it the Great Reset. And I'm ready for something different. I'm ready to meet who the real me is. Because I realized after doing some shadow work, because when I said last week on Monday that I wanted to reset, well, the universe responded with a great big detox. And I was sick for the entire week. As a matter of fact, on Wednesday and Thursday, I'm not even sure what happened on Wednesday and Thursday of last week because I have no recollection. The universe sat me down. I was so sick. I took a COVID test, negative, yay. But it seems like when I put my intention out and said, I'm ready to go on to the next level. I'm ready. But before I do, I want to get rid of all of this yucky negative stuff that's holding me back, that's keeping me stagnant. So please come and reset. Well, often a reset means to shake it up, put it out, and make it new. And so I feel like physically, that was the first part of this great reset. That was last week. And so today's Friday of this week. And I'm finally coming out of that physical sickness. And now I'm working on this emotion and this mentality and my spirituality, because I want this to be a holistic reset. And so I made some new water. I'm going to be focusing on my solar plexus chakra during this great reset. At least at the beginning, we'll see what Goddess says, what the journey is. I'm in for the long haul. So right now I know that I need to start with my solar plexus. And so that's why I opened this portal, because this portal is representative of the story of my great reset. And so, as you can see, lots of green, because inherently, that's what is just always open for me. And then I started to bring in the yellow for the great reset. And now I'm about to do some what is called reverbing, where I'm just going to allow, as a vibrational artist, my soul to connect and just paint. Free flow. That's what today is about. Free flowing. And so after I get this together, because you know what my ritual is. I've already lit my candle. It's over here. My dad's sweatshirt, head covering, angels are present. Thank you. Archangel Michael is blessing me and protecting me. Thank you. And so now it's time to go into the portal. And so I made some new water because I'm focusing on solar plexus. And with this water, I have 2 pieces of yellow jasper crystals, because yellow jasper is all about self-awareness and self-confidence. It is the crystal that can help support those areas, and I need all the support that I can get, because oftentimes I felt like I am just a peacekeeper on the outside. I just want everybody to be happy. I just want no conflict, no confrontation. I would sacrifice my own inner peace if it made it so that everyone else is happy and there's peace all around. It was okay if this wasn't happy, as long as everything else was. Well, it's a new day. I found that I don't get what I need from that equation. And so I'm flipping it, reversing it, and bringing it back around. The great reset. And so yellow jasper to help me with my self-confidence, because when doing shadow work and inner child work, I determined that the reason that I want everybody else to be happy is because I want them to see me making that happen for them. I wanted them to see me in the best light. Am I a good wife, mother, sister, friend? And I realized that no matter what I've been doing, they're going to do what they're going to do anyway. And so I need to be focusing on this, on inner peace. That's what the focus should be. And for all my life, I've put up that facade that I'm confident, that I got my shit together, which I don't know if I ever put that facade out. And if I did, then No. But underneath, I don't believe in myself. I don't believe that I can be a well-known artist or inspirational writer or fabulous wife and mother or whatever the role. I don't truly believe that. But I want to, because I know right here, this open love is ready for everything else to open and come into balance. So we are provided with tools. This is one tool. This is a tool in my medicine bag, opening portals so that I can channel this energy into this portal. Crystals, those are tools. And so yellow jasper, I also have some citrine in here for success and abundance and prosperity, because I just feel like a failure sometimes. And that's human, that's okay. There's no need for alarm. I am being real, okay? And so, but I don't want to feel that way anymore, because I know that there's something bigger and better. I know that I was put on this earth to shine and to show my light and to give and to impact. And so in order to do that successfully, then I need to believe that in my soul. And so that's what I'm doing here. Another part of this water today is special water. Is it also has, when I was in California this last time in February, I was there on February 22nd, and that is a 222 portal. And so I set out a gallon of water, allowed it to soak up all of that energy from the sun on that day, and the moon actually that day too, that night. And you can use that because 2 is the symbol for trust in numerology. And so you can use that. So I put a little bit of that in here. And then also on the solar eclipse, I put out another gallon of water to soak up that energy as well. So I have some 222 energy, trust the journey, some solar eclipse energy to supercharge it, some yellow jasper for self-confidence, and some citrine for success. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Blessing my portal. Please allow only that which I'm ready to process and receive arise. Please protect my energy. Please protect this portal. And please allow whatever needs to happen, happen. So I'm about to do some reverb, like I said, which is just going in and pulling out. But listening to your soul as you're doing it as a vibrational artist. So I'm just going to mix up a color right now. I'm going to stick with some blues. I'm going to try to get to some kind of a turquoise color. So I'm just going to do a little bit of mixing right now. I have some blues, some greens. And then bear with me because Siri thought that I said to play Blues Station Radio, which I have nothing against the blues. I'm good with the blues, but that's not what I was trying to go for today. So we're not going to be playing the Blues Station Radio, Siri. Thank you. Anyway, I have BLUESs and greens. And so right now, I am just going to mix and see what I can come up with for my soul color. Why can't we be friends? 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 That's more like it. All right, let's do this. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This looks lovely. Do I put a little bit more blue in there though? Or a little bit more green? Let me put a little bit more green in here. Just a tinge. My Uncle Gary, Uncle Gary, who many people knew as Cake Face. He used to use the word tinge a lot, which is a little bit. So I'm gonna put a little tinge of green in here. So I can, ooh, that's still pretty though. I like that blue, but I'm gonna get this green in here. There we go. Okay. See what that does. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what it needed. It needed that green. Because now it's more of like a true, like a teal turquoise type of situation. Yeah. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me get a tinge more. Maybe I need a little bit more than a tinge, huh? That's okay because it just, the word tinge reminds me of my Uncle Gary, who, no offense to any of my other uncles, but was my absolute favorite. So whenever I request the presence of my angels and spirit guides and helping ancestors, he's among them. Because he's no longer walking physically on this earth, but when I call for him, he comes. All right, so let's go. So I'm probably gonna stop talking. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but I'm about to just go ahead and go into this soul work. Sometimes in our life, we all have things, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. When you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on for till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You need to that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Hey, when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long, and I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Come on, my sister, if you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need to lean on. There is a road you have to bear that you can carry. Right up the road. Welcome back. Not quite sure what happened, except I think my screensaver kicked in, so I don't know where I left off, but I'm almost finished anyway with this segment, so I'll probably just mash it in and chalk it up to that's what was meant to be. So if you didn't get to hear everything, maybe you weren't supposed to hear everything. Maybe some of that was just for me. So I'm gonna wrap it up here though, for real. This is reverb. And this is just going in and allowing yourself to feel the vibration, feel the energy, bring it, be a channel to bring it into all the way into your brush, all the way into this portal. And the great thing about painting and opening portals, or really just creating in general, is this portal, wherever this hangs, this is the energy that was put into this portal by this chick. That's what the gift is. That's what the talent is. So wherever this hangs, whoever looks at it, whoever interacts with it, will naturally be affected by its energy, because I had intentionally channeled the energy into here. And this one is the Great Reset. So this is going to include a lot of badass bitch energy, because that's what I am. Only not, that's not the only thing I am, but that's one of my roles. And that's one of the roles that I'm going to be developing here. So I'm going to get back to it, and I'm going to zone out, and it's going to be marvelous. And tomorrow is 420, so I'm going to get back into it on tomorrow too, except it's going to be even more elevated. So thank you for tuning in. If you liked this, if you felt any sort of movement, any sort of impact, please subscribe, support a chick. Subscribe, share, like, follow, whatever you're supposed to do, do it. And thank you for being here. And I will see you on the next Friday.